What's up everyone, here I am in the studio and today I thought about showing you a very basic but always functional lighting scheme that can... It's been a long day. Here I am in the studio, today I'm recording some videos and I thought about showing you a light scheme that always delivers great results, which is what I'm using right now for these videos. Now for this one we need 3 lights and I'm going to show you right now how easy it is to set it up. Alright, so let's review the light scheme by turning off all of the lights. So let me turn it off here via an application and I just have a couple of practical lights here so you don't see everything in dark. The first thing is the key light. Now the key light is going to be my principal light obviously, and I want them to be directed to my face but not completely direct. I want it to be a little bit upper in a 90-degree angle, so it's going to generate some shadows and a nice contrast in my face, which is practically the most important things on talking videos. So let's turn that one on. And as you can see, it's going to be illuminating me again. It's the key light, it's the most important light. And the good thing about having this type of lights that you can control via an application is that you can very easily control how much light you're gonna have. Now again, I don't want it to be extremely hard. I just want to have a nice soft light that's gonna generate some shadows here in my eyes. Now one thing is, I want this light to be very soft. So right now I'm using the SmallRig softbox and also a newer light. I'm going to put the link in the descriptions, but you don't need to buy the same lights that I have. But one important thing is try to have a softbox or something to soften the light. And I'm using this honeycomb right here because also it helps to have some contrast on the face, but not having the light be completely direct to my face or to the subject. The honeycomb helps to make the light kind of direct in different ways to the actual subject. So it helps to soften the light and have a more rich light in my face without being completely burned. So if you don't have a lot of budget, try to get a decent light but with a good softbox that is going to soften the light and that's going to be burning the object that you're trying to record, in this case probably your own face. Now let's talk about the other light. So the background, I'm using a RGB bar. It's very cheap on Amazon. Again, the link should be in the description. But for this one could be any light, a practical light, something that generates a depth. The whole idea here is to separate me from the background. So we have layers. The whole idea of layer is that I don't just seem to be like in the same place as the background. That's the whole idea of this light. I'm using the blue light because I like it. I like to have normally a cold type of color in my background because then I'm going to use a warm light to generate some contrast and some textures on the other side of my body where the light is coming from. So if the light is coming this way, I like to have something that feel this thing that I have here that is not getting any light. So that's the one that I have. Let me turn off the background, also the key light, and let's turn the feel light. Now this feel light is gonna be warm because the one that I had in the background was cold, and what I want to achieve here is something called color contrast. We get this really nice result where we have color contrast, we have the blue background, some little warm impacting this thing that I have here. Is like a plant thing that I have here to have something interesting in the video, and it's also having like a good light on my face. This is the most basic setup that anyone can use on a video. Remember, something to separate the subject from the background, something to be a key light that is going to be illuminating the subject, and something to feel the shadows that we're not having any light over there. But don't put another light in the same temperature as your key light because you're just gonna have like a very flat image and you don't want to achieve that. So that's why we have practical lights. We have something to separate from the background, and that's the easiest setup that I can share with you right now. And that's it. Let me know in the comments if you have questions, you would like us to explore more different types of light schemes. That was a mistake. The lights just went off. Remember to carry some batteries when you're trying to shoot. And anyway, that's the lesson for today, and I'll see you on the next one.